News 40 presents the Suncoast's first weekly sports wrap-up show, Sports Final.
Welcome to Sports Final. We begin with one of the best teams in pro football, the Buccaneers. Today, Tampa Bay welcomed the defending AFC champion New England Patriots to Houlihan Stadium. The Bucs go into the game at 7-3. New England at 6-4. With the win, Tampa Bay can clinch its first non-losing season since 1982. Let's cruise up the interstate for the action. Pick it up. Tony Dungy always playing Mr. Cool. First quarter, Trent Dilfer hits Horace Copeland. High C loses it though. Patriots recover but cannot convert. They pretty much couldn't convert all day. On the ground, it's none other than Eric Rhett. He pounds into the end zone to give the Bucs a 7-0 lead. Rhett's first touchdown of the season. Just before the half, the Bucs drive down the field, setting up this Michael Husted 44-yard field goal. 10-zip Buccaneers at the break. In the second half, Dilfer fires to tight end Dave Moore. Touchdown. Bucs on top 17-0. They weren't done yet. Here, Mike Allstott rams through the Patriots defense. Now 24-zip, Tampa Bay on top. New England finally scores with 14 ticks left, but too late. Bucs win the final 27-7 on the board. We have Tampa Bay now 8-3, its best start in 14 years. Dilfer 209 yards and a touchdown pass. The Bucs defense holding New England to only 16 yards in the first half. Pretty good. Craig Mish of News 40 Sports was at the game, and he has a reaction. Thanks, Craig. It's a Monday night affair for the Dolphins and Bills from Pro Players Stadium. Jimmy Johnson's team sitting in first place at 6-4 in the AFC East Division. Buffalo, a game back at 5-5. We'll have all the action right here on WWSB Channel 40 beginning at 9. Now, let's check out other NFL action from today. The Packers and Colts from Indianapolis. Rough day for the Pack. Brett Favre losing it here. Al Fontenot right here, right there. He's gone, giving the Colts the lead. Green Bay down by 7 when Favre hits Antonio Freeman. That ties the game at 38. Waning moments of the game. Kerry Blanchard, easy boot. The Colts upset the Packers, the final 41-38. On to Minnesota and Detroit. From the Silverdome, Robert Smith of the Vikings. 27 yards for the score. Minnesota within 10 after this one. The Lions, though, on the move. Scott Mitchell hits Johnny Morton. 24-7. Detroit on top. Pretty much all Lions. The final 38-15 Detroit. Let's go to Jacksonville for the Jaguars and Oilers. The Oilers. Mark Brunell straight up to Keenan McCardell. 7-3 Jags at the break. Watch Brunell here. Gets popped on this play, but gets it off to Jimmy Smith. Great catch, setting up this Natron Means touchdown. He cruises into the end zone. All Jags, the final 17-9. On to Dallas. For the Cowboys and Redskins, Terry Allen speeds into the end zone. Washington up 7-6. Cowboys down by 8. Troy Aikman to Michael Irvin. Touchdown. They'll go for 2, get it tied at 14, 8 seconds left. Richie Cunningham boots it through for the victory. The final 17-14 Cowboys. On to Kansas City for the Chiefs and Broncos. John Elway has time, and he is on target to Rod Smith. Great one-handed catch, 48 yards. They'll get a field goal out of it. This one close. Marcus Allen, the veteran, count at 21-13. Chiefs on top. Time running out. Pete Stoyanovich cranks a 54-yard field goal. KC downs Denver. The final 24-22. On the scoreboard, all the scores from today. Jacksonville, they're 8-3. 17-9 today, a winner. Dallas over Washington. KC over Denver. Indianapolis with the upset over the Packers. Amazing. San Francisco over Carolina. Detroit over Minnesota. The Jets, wow, they beat Chicago, who's having a rough year, 23-15. New Orleans in overtime beats Seattle 2017. Philadelphia and Baltimore tie at 10. Wow. Arizona down to the Giants 19-10. Atlanta beating the Rams 27-21. Pittsburgh beats AFC Central rival Cincinnati 20-3. And the late game tonight, Oakland 38, San Diego 13. That one late in the fourth. Let's check out the NFC Central Division standings. The Buccaneers at 8-3 are tied in first place atop the division with the Packers and the Vikings, who both lost today. The Lions are at 5-6. and the Bears come in at a lowly 1-10. Well, it's time for a break here on Sports Final. Still more to come. We'll look at NASCAR's final race of the season. Also, we'll see what the Bolts are up to. Jacques Demir's Lightning on the road at the Flyers. Could the Bolts win their first game in over a month? Highlights right after this. Welcome back to Sports Final. It's a new era for the Lightning, a new beginning, a new dawn, all because of a new head coach. Jacques Demir is coaching his second game with the Bolts in a tough one tonight at Philadelphia to the Core States Center for the highlights. Jacques, how's it going tonight? Coaching his second game, looking for his first win. Alexander Sullivanov rips it by Ronnie Hextall, 1-zip Lightning on top. They go up 2-0 here. Paul Eisebart over to Sullivanov, the slapper, 2-zip Bolts on top. Philly later ties it, and with about a minute to play, Rod Brindamore pops in the game-winning goal. The final 3-2. Flyers win it on the board. Tampa Bay now 2-15-2. The Bolts at Montreal tomorrow. The Rangers stop Colorado. Vancouver beats Carolina. Chicago leads Detroit, and Dallas beats Anaheim 4-0. Let's check out actually NASCAR action. At the Napa 500, the final race of the year, Dale Earnhardt in trouble, crashing into the wall on lap 177. Tough year for the Intimidator. In the end, Bobby Labonte wins the race, but Jeff Gordon winning the Winston Cup Points Championship, ending in 17th. He had to finish 18th or better. It scored his second title in 3 years. Okay, let's check out the Associated Press top 10 for this week. The Wolverines get 44 first-place votes to stay in first. The Seminoles at number 2, receiving 24 first-place votes. Nebraska, Ohio State, and Tennessee at 5. Penn State comes in at 6, followed by UCLA, North Carolina, Florida, and Kansas State. The Florida Gators move up 2 spots from 12 to 10 after beating South Carolina yesterday. Florida and Florida State hook up in the Swamp on Saturday. Can't wait for that. On to tennis action. At the ATP Championships in Germany, Pete Sampras meeting Evgeny Kafelnikov in the final. Sampras gets it just inside the line for the winning point. Pistol Pete cruising in this one off the serve. The backhand, Sampras too much for Kafelnikov, winning in straight set 6-3, 6-2, 6-2. Sampras winning his 4th ATP Championship title. NBA action from tonight. The undefeated Red Hot Hawks hosting the Clippers. Dikembe Mutombo, Kumba. That's a ride. Hawks cruising. Brent Berry for 3. Count it. Clippers holding ground, but Mutombo and the Hawks pull away. Jam in your face. Atlanta wins the final 89-83 on the scoreboard. The Hawks now 10-0 on the season. They're the best team with the best record. Jersey by Cleveland. Phoenix edging Houston. Seattle leads Milwaukee and Shaq in the Lakers ahead of the Vancouver Grizzlies. All righty. He's back. Captain Johnny Walker giving us our fishing tip for the upcoming week. Here's Johnny.
Kevin, I'm out today drifting the grass flats trying to...
He's never taken me, but I'm not getting up that early, so hey. Before we go, just a reminder that tomorrow night at Palmetto High School is the Class 4A District 13 high school football tiebreaker. Palmetto, Booker, and Hardy will play a quarter tiebreak system to determine the district champion. Kickoff is at 7:30. And that does it for Sports Final this Sunday evening from all of us at WWSB Channel 40. Have a great week, and we'll see you.